Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest. Since they've changed to the snow races, they're sort of 24 hours behind where they used to be for the weekly challenges, so I thought we'd have a real blast from the past and have a go at the daily challenges instead. So there's 4 daily challenges. 2 of them, the 2 on the left, are daily challenges. Every 24 hours they change, and the 2 on the right, they actually change every 3 days. So let's have a go at these 4 challenges and see how we get on. First challenge then is at the Rockfield Roughspot. For every challenge I'm going to use automatic gears and half off half. I'll let you know if I do change that. And then for tuning settings for this one I'm going to go with a 3-3-4-2. Okay, Rockfield Roughspot then, 6 laps around here, 24 AI cars we're up against. We need to try and win each of these challenges if possible to get 4 gold trophies. As I say, this is a real blast from the past. So I used to do a lot of daily challenge videos on this channel. I think I got up to, this is 315, so there's 314 other ones before this, so you can see how many I used to do. And that really was the main content of the channel. But then with the schedule of when they did the challenges, I started concentrating then of course more on doing the weekly challenge and the online racing as well. But yeah, because the weekly challenge now is sort of 24 hours later than it was before, I thought I'd give the daily challenges a go, see how we get on. And yeah, again, a lot of the daily challenges, there was always a real mixture. Some of them were incredibly easy, whereas some were super tough, and in the snow all the daily challenges are a lot more tricky because it's more difficult to control the cars in the snow. But the AI don't seem to be, whoa, big spinner, the AI don't seem to be as affected as much as us with the snow. So all the daily challenges are a lot tougher in the snow. We are up to 4th place at the moment, all 3 leaders directly ahead of us. Another car gone past. Can we take the high path again and then swoop down? I want to go over to the left if possible, furthest left path if possible, because most of the AI tend to hold it out wide onto the right. We're up into the lead then. Oh, I'm drifting a little bit wide here, carried too much speed into that corner. Was thinking I could get round, but with the surface being slippery, just slipped all the way out. But we're still up in the lead though. That back marker's swerving around a bit, but they've caught the car on the inside, so they're not going to get in the way. Okay, across the line we come then with 2 laps to go. It's always a lot of suspense in the daily challenges as well, because unlike the online racing, it doesn't show the leaderboard and it doesn't show how far, in terms of time, how far the other cars are behind you. So often you've got no idea if second place is a lap behind you or right behind you. Fortunately we've got a little gap behind us, so wherever second place is, we know they're not right behind us. Over the line we come then for the final lap. Not taken quite as much speed in this time. No back markers in the way. I'm going to go for the left hand path. I'm certainly going to go for the left hand path. The right hand path is totally blocked and I've got that a bit wrong. Come on, settle down. Ooh, that was lucky. Nearly made a total unenforced error and blew it on that straight there up onto 2 wheels, but we got away with it. Enough time to switch the camera and across the line for a win in the first daily challenge I've done in a very, very long time. There's our gold trophy. Okay, let's have a look at the second daily challenge then and see what this one is like. Well, this is what daily challenges are all about. Sofa cars at the Bonebreaker Valley. For this one I'm going to use tuning settings of 2-3-3-3. Let's see how we get on with this one. 6 laps around the Bonebreaker Valley in a sofa car. Let's see how we get on. Again, for any of you who've been playing Wreckfest for a long time, they might remember that you would have 0 chance of getting a sofa car around the Bonebreaker Valley a few years ago. The handling was really, really tough on these cars, but they changed it. Ooh, a little gap there. They changed it a few years ago, so it does handle slightly better now. Now, how's it going to handle this jump? Yeah, not too bad. A few years ago, you'd have never got a sofa car cleanly over that jump. We've had a pretty good start then. Just got to be careful. Of course, with these cars, you just need to get hit, and you're going to be, your driver is going to come flying out the seat, and you're going to waste a lot of time. Absolute chaos already. We've managed to somehow weave right through the middle, and we're up into 4th place. Good start then. Long way to go though, 6 laps around here. Anyone who finishes the race here deserves the gold trophy. Whoa, big crash. We just caught the back end, but slightly lucky. That's the leader, and another one's just coming through as well, so we're in behind what's probably the leader. The other one went the opposite direction. There they are. Are we going to tuck in behind them? Yep, 2nd place then as we come over the jump. Just hope that there's nothing coming. Obviously another car in front is a bit of help. The leader's out. If we can pick a path through, we've managed to somehow find the tiniest of gap right through the middle, and we're back up into the lead again as we start lap 3. Again, it looks like 2nd place, no time difference, but it looks like 2nd place is sort of behind us, but not too close. We have got a bit of a gap. Whoa, nearly. Absolute chaos, but this is, as I said, this is absolutely what Wreckfest Daily Challenges is all about. Crazy challenges, and they are so much fun. I just wish, of course, you used to get, or you still do get, the fame points for completing these challenges, but unfortunately there's nothing. If you've bought everything, there's nothing now to spend those points on. I do wish they'd release a little bit of extra content to spend those points on, but of course that's not going to happen with Wreckfest 2. Fingers crossed, hopefully coming out at some point next year. We're still up in the lead, managed to avoid all the chaos so far. Still plenty of time for that to change, of course. Have to what the other challenges. There was normally, they used to vary a bit, but there was normally 2 races like this sort of challenge, and then actually more often than not there was 3 races and 1 demolition type event. Sometimes there was 2 demolition type events, so we'll have to wait and see what they've got in this one for us. Sofa car's not handling too bad, but whoa, again managed to miss the worst of the crashed vehicles, find a path through. There's a car not too far behind us there. One was coming out of Ghost. Oh damn, that's watching behind. I need to watch ahead, not behind. Neither of those were for 2nd place. The cars hit us. I don't know if that's for 2nd. They are up onto their back wheels, and we're out. We are out. Come on, don't throw this away now. We've been in the lead almost from the start. This is the last lap. There's a car right behind us. Are they for the lead? They did edge slightly ahead as they were going around that corner, and I didn't see the position flick to 2nd, so I'm hoping they are a back marker as well. There they are, they're ahead, so no, they are a lap behind, so that's good. We just need to get back down that straight one more time to the finish to grab another win. Nothing in the way, but of course there is going to be, oh now there is, spoke too soon. Side by side and then coming over the top of the jump for the last time, and we've somehow got to get down this straight. Oh! No! Just been caught by that one coming over the ramp. Do not overtake me now. We're right on the line. We just need to get across. I thought we were going to lose it right on the line there, but we've managed to get another win. Okay, 2 challenges down. Let's take a look at the 3rd one and see what that's got in store for us. That's this one here. This one's at the Glendale countryside, so it is going to be some sort of demolition type challenge. We are in the hammerhead, and I'm going to use tuning settings of 4342. Strange thing with this one, you always start backwards. Don't know why that is. I think it's the only one that you start backwards on. Someone will correct me if that's wrong. So we'll reverse into the middle reset. I'm going to reverse again, see if we can grab a few more hits if possible. Obviously while the cars are all stuck in the middle, it's quite handy to reverse in, and also you're saving the front end of your car a little bit, because of course that is going to be taking most of the damage during this challenge. Can we grab 2 hits there? Yeah, managed to grab 2 together, which is always handy. It's quite nice sometimes if you can sometimes hit the car with your front end, and then the tail end whips around and gets an extra hit as well. And always on this challenge, because you're trying to get into the centre most of the time, as I hit the car, I'm immediately trying to turn the car in towards where hopefully the next hit's going to come from. Very hard though to chain these hits together, and of course every time you reset it's pointing you sort of the opposite direction, so you have to turn around. But sometimes you've just got to reset, because if you're facing a way where there's no cars, that's the quickest way. Nice easy wreck there, but that will have done us quite a bit of damage as well. And that's the other thing as well, this is quite a long challenge, 4 minutes, and the front end of your car is going to get really battered and beaten, and pretty soon even hits like that, head-on hits like that, aren't going to count. At the start, quite gentle taps can get you some points, whereas later on they're not going to. So we're just about the halfway stage, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wreck my car on purpose. Oh, can we grab, oh that's nice, an extra wreck there, I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, I'm going to wreck my car on purpose. Now of course this is wasting a bit of time, but it does mean we're going to be able to respawn, brand new car, almost half the time still to go, and let's see how this works out. Right, of course for this to work I need to get that score multiplier up and running again now, which is of course tricky because cars are quite well spread out. So hard to chain these hits together. That was a good hit, and it sort of spun us back into face them as well. And as you can see, because the car's been fully repaired now, some lighter hits that are counting. Still got a minute and a half left. We're not up at the silver trophy point yet. Ideally we want to be picking off cars like that are really badly damaged and we can wreck, but again you want to be wrecking them with your score multiplier up to get real good points. It's no use getting massive hits every time if you're not chaining them together. Can we get this? Just touch the back end maybe. Yeah, that was lucky. That was hard enough to get the wreck. That was good points. And there's another one as well. 2 wrecks in a row. That's got us the silver trophy. Just under a minute to go. This is a really tough challenge, this one. Very difficult. A lot of the demolition events on a big open arena like this are very difficult. On some of the smaller demolition arenas it makes things obviously a little bit easier. The cars don't get as spread out and it's easier to chain your hits together. There's another good wreck. We only need 1 or 2 more. I'm getting bogged down a little bit here. Oh, that's lucky. Managed to get the gold trophy. The score multiplier was just about to drop. If it did, I probably wouldn't have got away with just 1 more hit. I'd have probably needed a couple. Last 10 seconds then, let's see if we can just get a couple more points, but I'm really pleased with that. That is a tough challenge. I remember that challenge very well from previously. There we go. Final score then of 8,489. Okay, 4th and final challenge then. Let's take a look at this one. So this one's at the big Valley Speedway, and it looks like all the big special vehicles lined up ready to go. We are in Bugzilla. I've left the tuning settings the same. They're right down the middle, 3s all the way, and yeah, because of the size of the special vehicles, you end up right at the back of the grid and round that funny little dogleg of a corner. 24 special vehicles on a figure of 8 track like this. The real challenge is trying to get up to the front before any of the other vehicles escape away. I don't know if there's quite often another Bugzilla or 2 in this race, and it's normally those that shoot off into the distance, and depending on how long it takes you to get through this initial set, normally gap normally has a big say on where you finish. We're up into 5th, and it's a good start. There is a Bugzilla up there, looks like they're in 2nd possibly, but we have had a good start. Of course, these crossovers sometimes are absolute chaos come later on in the race with 24 big vehicles going round. That's it, Big Rig, you push that Bugzilla wide, and can we nip up the inside? Yeah, we're past them. We just need to find a gap now. Wow, the harvester took the Big Rig out. I wouldn't have fancied their chances. Can we nip up the inside wall before that Doom Rig pulls back across? Bit of a gap here. We can shoot through. Come on, keep it moving. Very difficult to get grip on all these tight corners. Oh, path's absolutely blocked. Hopefully we're going to find a gap. Can we sneak up the inside, maybe force our way through? Yeah, up and past. Damn, getting blocked. Come on, out the way. That's the other problem on a race like this. Damn, that's that Bugzilla through as well. Whoa, we can't let them get ahead. Can we find a gap round the back here? I don't know if they've managed to get a gap round the other side or not. Let's take a look as we get round this corner. Oh, van up the inside now. Yeah, they're still there. We got through cleaner than they did. Yeah, the difficulty that you can have on a race like this as well is, of course, the AI. If you hit the AI, then you tend to make enemies of them if you hit them quite hard. And obviously on a race like this, it's very difficult to avoid contact with the other vehicles, and so you do find that they will be hell-bent on trying to take you out the race like this. That's a perfect example. And a lot of other races, of course, where there's more space, cars are quicker and more nimble, you can avoid contact a lot more, but very hard to do on a race like this. A lot of vehicles in the way again as we come across the line. 2 laps to go. No, don't do that. Come on, out the way. I can't believe that school bus just reversed straight in front of us. That's allowed that other Bugzilla to get ahead. We've only got a lap and a half to go. We've got to catch them up. Can we squeeze down the inside? We can give them a bit of a whack, and I think that spun them as well. Come on, Harvester, out the way. Back up into the lead then. Lot of vehicles in the way again, and that Harvester has made an enormous mess. Vehicles everywhere. I've got to pick a path through here somehow. We're over the line for the start of the last lap, but we're being blocked, and the other Bugzilla's through again. Can't let them get away. There they are, immediately in front of us. Got to be lucky through here again. We've got to pick a better path than they have. They're on the outside. I'm going to go for the inside and push our way through. We're up past them again. But this Doom Rig is now pushing me into the side, and I've got a motorhome on the other side pinning me. They're desperately trying to spin me. I'm keeping it going forward. Now there's Big Rig on the crossover. They're blocking me. I'm across. Did I get it? The other Bugzilla's right next to me. First place, but that was so close. Well, we managed to get 4 out of 4 gold trophies on the daily challenges, but it was pretty close, especially in those last 2. Of course, I'll be doing a weekly challenge video once the new one comes out, and the online racing video will be out as normal on Friday as well, so watch out for that. Well, I must admit, I really enjoyed the nostalgia of going back and doing a daily challenge video. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. If you have, let me know, and maybe I'll do some more in the future. See you soon.